What is good, everyone? It's your boy KJ, and we got simply Soju, also known as Granny Pink, also known as Creamy Ass Soju, also known as the tour guide for all the Miss Lorettas.
Miss Loretta, I'm here to give you the rest of the tour.
We got Marti, also known as Tina, also known as Big Boss Tina, also known as the Shy Dawn, also known as Martina, Nicole, Shanae, Wakanda, Perp, Serena, Wolf.
Look, I'll take Serena. Thank you.
Talk about it.
Thank you.
You already know who I am. I am KJ, also known as Mr. Morale Jr., also known as Karate KJ, also known as KJ.
I'm screaming.
Period.
And we are Unhinged and Unfiltered, also known as Say Drake.
Yo, that smile when he said "Say Drake" is phenomenal.
Diabolical.
Bro.
Diabolical.
I pray that if I'm ever on some kind of beef, I'm the Kendrick. That's all I want. I want to be Kendrick.
Look.
Because that shit is hilarious, bro.
I love it here.
I'm trying to be on his level of pettiness.
Bro,
right.
Like,
the man called his ex, the ex that everyone believes that, like, when they broke up is when Drake kind of lost his shit. Because if, like, a lot of his songs refers to Serena, right? He got his ex to crip walk, which is even crazier because it turned into, like, she had crip walk in one of the Olympics, and it became, like, a humongous controversy. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
So the fact that she's crip walking on the biggest stage in America to a song about her ex being a PDF file? Rather. Not to mention the fucking background dancers in the back when he said A minor, they had their hands low.
Oh, that too.
Bro.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out the entire halftime show why he was wearing a lowercase A necklace, A minor.
So it has two meanings. One is for A minor, and one is also for his record label, PG Lang. Yes. Not to mention, he had people in the he had people holding a flag with two kids pointing at a lowercase A.
What?
Bro.
I did not see that.
I did not see that either.
Yes. Yes. Shit is crazy. We're going to talk about that in just a bit. First, I got to hit y'all with this unhinged question, bro. Come on now. Y'all thought I forgot? Come on. So. All right. Do you want a moral question? Do you want a freak nasty question? Or do you want a question that might piss you off a little bit?
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling spicy.
Yeah.
Not the not three. No, I want the three, but I also kind of want the one.
Okay. So you want the moral question?
Either the moral question or the angry question.
Or the one that's going to piss you off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tina.
Tina, if you don't feel like being mad.
No, I'm tired of my morale being tested, KJ. Can I get the one that's just going to piss me off?
Okay.
Please.
Type shit, period.
Y'all didn't want the freak nasty question, bro?
Nah, I feel like we always do freak nasty.
Nah, last week. What was last week? Oh, last week was a little freak nasty.
I was supposed to say, I'm pretty sure last week was freak nasty.
It was. All right, so your partner is overly nice to your sister. Not in a flirty way, but in a way that is noticeable. But you never confront them about it. later on, you find out your partner's ex looks almost exactly like your sister.
Oh.
What are you doing? I mean, when I say exactly, they twins, bro. They are like,
All right, hold on.
you know, it ain't the same person, right?
Right.
But damn, you might need to do a 23andMe with that bitch. I'm gonna run up.
Mulatto.
Oh man, yeah, I'm crashing out. Yeah, I'm crashing out. Cause what do you mean by that? First of
Bro.
all,
Nah, that's a little too crazy.
bro, what do you? I mean,
Like, what are we doing here?
right?
Like, I know, like, again, you said it's not on like no flirtatious. You feel me? But
They're just really
it's just the
nice.
fact that you being extra nice to her, and I find out it's because that's what your ex looks like.
Do you even like me?
Now, I
You
have
like
to
me, friend?
point out, right, that they may or may not have realized that your sister and their ex look similar.
Oh nah. Cause if
I mean, I'm assuming that they realize.
nah, some people don't.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like they're twins.
They're
Like
twins.
doppelganger.
They're
similar.
twins.
Like, say copy and paste.
Like you
Copy
looking
and
at them,
paste.
you like looking at the picture of the ex, you know it's not your sister, but you had to do a double look, like a double take.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
Throw him away.
right.
Bye.
Maybe that man just got a type. Cause
I mean,
It's
I'm
not
assuming-
me. Clearly.
No, cause ain't y'all sisters like similar to y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he got a type for real.
But we don't look the same.
yeah,
Okay?
I was about to say it's like, yeah, me and my sister
I
are
don't know what
similar,
y'all
but
sisters look like.
my sister got like 3C hair.
Really?
Yeah. So you just like them curly? What am I doing over here, Asian soft? The fuck?
Yeah.
He was like, bro, I was trying to get out of my out of my comfort zone. It clearly didn't work.
Right. Because now in the back of my brain, I'm just gonna be like, you're trying to fuck my sister.
Right.
Yeah.
Like butter her up. Wait
Right.
for the opportunity to slide in.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Emphasis on slide.
I'm
Ooh.
screaming.
Mm.
Nah,
wouldn't-
throw him out. Throw him out. He going in the garbage.
Yeah. I would have so many questions.
Right.
Because
Right. Like, are you here waiting for my sister to be single? Like, you just using me?
Because it also depends on what sibling of I have a lot of siblings. So like if it's like my brother from my mom, we look very similar. It's just that he's taller and his face is a little bit more narrow, right? But we look very similar. Whereas like I hate saying this, but my half brothers, like we don't look alike at all, besides being black and wearing glasses. So like I'm gonna be looking at you like, do you not love me for real? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Nah.
Like, when you
'Cause-
fucking me, you thinking of him?
Right. No, on the real though. Like, so you just thinking about, it's like, who are you thinking about when we fucking my sister or your ex?
Yo, what if in the middle of fucking they moan your sister's name?
No.
No.
No. No. No.
I'm about to be
no.
Montoya running on the beach.
No, literally told you I had the same thought in my head. I'm certified crash out. What do you no what? Get the fuck off of me. Get off of me. Actually, we about to throw hands. Put
No,
them up.
no,
I don't care if
deadass.
we butt ass naked, we throwing hands.
Because
Like
what did you
what?
just say? Huh?
No.
First of
Would you
all,
rather they
no.
say the ex or your sibling?
honestly, I would rather them say the ex.
The ex. I
Yeah.
feel like it's just my sister.
My sister is
What?
crazy.
Mm-mm.
Bro.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely the fuck not. Nah, man. Nah, and also, Wavy said I wouldn't notice, but women notice that stuff, so I'm not hearing that you didn't know. Yeah, there's no way. Like, I feel like the first time you would have seen the ex, that's like the first thing out of my mouth, and be like, "Why your ex look like my sister?"
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's the first thing I'm saying.
How would you feel? So I had this conversation back in college, and I just remembered. How would you feel if like their ex looks almost exactly like you?
I mean,
I mean,
see
I guess it would show that, you know, you
have
have a type.
see
Like,
for me, it's every time that's happened, they're like, "Yeah, my ex looked exactly like you," and they just show me some random Asian shawty that I don't fucking look like.
mm-hmm.
So, like, for me personally, that could be either you have a type or you're a racist. Like, and most of the time, it's just them being racist. It's like, so your type is Asian women, yeah. We are not even the same type of Asian, homie.
But y'all Asian though.
Right.
Y'all
Exactly.
got the same. Y'all got the same. You know. You know.
She talks funny, you talk funny. All right, we're throwing hands.
Nah. What if he's like, bro? I picked you because you look like Aquafina. For context, y'all, I do not think Soju looks like Aquafina, but it was your boss, your former boss.
Yeah. It was my literally. I had just started working at Sephora, and the first day of me finishing training, she was like, "You look just like Aquafina." It was probably my third day on the job.
Y'all look nothing alike. Like, besides being Asian, like, y'all look absolutely nothing alike. I was about to cancel you before your birthday. Nah, man. Nah. So, I feel like, just to circle back, I feel like if their ex looks exactly like me, I would feel a little uncomfortable, because then I'm
Yeah.
wondering, like, are you just trying to, like, I guess replace them? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because if we have similar attributes, you know what I mean? Like, you know, body, face, like, but if it's like this nigga could be my twin, do you like me or do you like that I look like that nigga?
Right. No, that happened to one of my brother's friends in high school. Like him and his girlfriend, like he was a junior, she was a senior. She ended up like graduating and moving to like Utah for college, so they broke up. And then like he was like, I guess, Facebook stalking her and saw that she had a new boyfriend. The way that her new boyfriend was a like doppelganger of him, and he was like, "Oh, this is really weird."
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, knock on wood, if me and Chera split and her new man's is my twin, we gotta talk. You couldn't find no other niggas? You had to find the one that looked like me?
Nah, I'm not. Part of me would want to be petty as shit, just toxic as fuck. It's like, oh, so you gotta find one that just look like me. Damn, shit must hurt trying to fill that me-sized hole, huh? Like, I would never actually do it because that's just way too crazy, and I don't need that type of karma in my life. But I'll think it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Hit up
mean?
the
Like,
group
that's
chat.
crazy. Right. Yeah, nah, not even in the group chat. That stays in the vault. I can't let that out into the world. You feel me? I'll go, like, I feel like that's like wishing ill on somebody, and I just don't believe in doing that. Like, but I want to. The little devil in my shoulder that's like, do it. Do it, B. Betty. I'm like, no, Kendrick, stay over there.
If they get renewed for another season, Big Mouth should have like a petty creature, and Kendrick should voice it. Kendrick should be the voice of the petty creature, bro. Oh
Mm.
my god, bro. And he's doing petty right. A lot of y'all don't understand the art of pettiness. You know what I mean? Like some of y'all do shit and it makes you look like a loser, Drake. You gotta do petty shit that is gonna piss off your opponent. You know what I mean? Y'all playing petty
keep it
checkers and
cute.
Kendrick over here playing petty chess.
Yeah.
Bro, Kendrick is playing petty 4D chess. Like, my God. Because not only did he play Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, before he did it, and he's like, I want to play everybody's song, but people out here be real happy to sue.
You know they like to
That's
sue.
their favorite song. He
Yeah,
said their favorite.
Yeah, their favorite song.
Bro.
That shit.
Which he's not wrong.
No,
like that was the
I'm
biggest
sure-
question. Was like, is he going to sing this at the damn Super Bowl?
See, I 100% knew he was going to sing it at the Super Bowl. The question was, is Drake going to sue about it?
That was the thing, right? Like a lot of people were speculating that he wasn't going to avoid like legal battles, whereas a lot of people, myself included, was like, that nigga does not care.
Right. I actually saw that on Twitter. It's like all y'all dumb motherfuckers that were saying that Drake suing to put pressure on Kendrick to scare him into not performing that song at the Super Bowl. Yeah, you underestimated how much that man do not give a fuck.
Because he can't sue Kendrick directly. You know what I mean? Like that would open up a can of worms for the whole rap industry. You know how many people be naming motherfuckers in they diss songs, bro? You know what I mean? And then like if he's suing Kendrick for calling Drake a pedophile, right? Kendrick could sue him for saying that his daughter ain't his, he beats his wife, and that one of his closest homies, Dave Free, is the real father to his kid.
Right.
Like a lot of these Drake fans be like, "Oh, Kendrick took it too far." Bro, he said his kid ain't his.
Right.
Are we living the same like timeline, bro? Like Drake was the one that was like, "Nah, fuck all that friendly shit. Let's be for real." Cause remember, Drake was the one. I want to say it was like he was on IG or maybe it was in a song or something. He was like, "Nah, nigga, come rap, come beef."
Right.
Cause I really don't think Kendrick, when Kendrick was like, it's not the big three, it's just Big Me. I feel that as a Kendrick fan, that felt more of like a throwaway / like a, it's gonna fuck up the culture type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think Kendrick really thought Drake was gonna bark for real. But that nigga barked. He got personally offended when Kendrick dropped Control. Yeah. So, have y'all listened to the Control verse? This is like a pretty old verse. So, back in, I want to say 2013, 2014, Big Sean dropped a song called Control, and it's featuring Kendrick and JLX. And in Kendrick's verse, he pretty much calls out all the big names in the rap game at that time. And like, he's like, I love y'all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. I'm trying to make sure like, your core fans ain't never heard of you niggas. Like, pretty much challenging all the big names in rap at the time, right? A lot of people who did or did not get named took it personally and didn't take it as a challenge. They took it as a diss, even though it was a challenge and it was not a diss whatsoever. Anyway, one of those people was Drake, because Drake felt that Kendrick was being fake because Kendrick did the verse and then Drake saw him like the next day, a couple days afterwards, and Kendrick was like, "Oh, what's good?" Like on some friendly shit. And he's like, "Nah, do you just try to diss me? We're not friends." But if you listen, like, check out Kendrick's verse on Control. It's not a diss at all. It's literally just like, "Yo, I got mad love and respect for all y'all, but I'm trying to be the biggest name out. I'm trying to be the king of rap." Which every fucking rapper says.
Yeah.
Every rapper says that shit. Kendrick
Mhm.
was literally showing love to them all. Yes. Because a lot of people who were upset were the ones that didn't get called. Because they're like, how come my name wasn't in it? Not being mentioned. Yeah, Wavy, you're right. Wavy said not being mentioned was more disrespectful. Because, oh my God, what's that dude's name? Lupe Fiasco. That's when I lost all respect for him. Lupe Fiasco dropped a diss to Kendrick because Kendrick didn't name him. Same thing with, I want to say Common was also mad that he didn't get name dropped. But like all the people Kendrick named was hot at that time.
I was gonna say, like, think about the time. Like, Lupe, you were early 2000s. Common, like, bro.
Yeah, because he called out Mac Miller, Meek Mills, Wale, Drake, Big Sean, like literally all the big names, Lil Wayne, like bro, all the big names. Like if you aren't active enough for nothing, right? Lupe was always viewed as kind of like an underground artist who was semi-popular. He tried to drop a pop-like album, and everyone hated it, including his core fans. Nigga, there's a reason why you weren't called. But yeah, sorry, I'm on a whole different tangent. My bad. Jermaine, Cole, Big Crit, Wale, Pusha T, Meek Mill, ASAP Rocky, Drake, Big Sean, J Elect, Tyler. Oh, he called out Tyler? I forgot he called out Tyler. And Mac Mill. Yeah. Mac Miller. Which like not for nothing, all majority of those names are still big now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, my bad. I went on the whole tangent. But let's go back to the Super Bowl. How'd y'all feel about the Super Bowl? The halftime show.
I liked it.
Oh yeah, I loved it.
I liked it. And I saw someone tweet about it after the fact that, like, I mean, not ironically enough, but the shit is funny that, like, any black artist that performed at the Super Bowl, their halftime show got rated crazy, like crazy bad. And it's like, I don't, like, they're not doing that for everyone. Why just them?
I think
You feel
Usher
me?
was like the only one who never really got any crazy criticism.
And it's like, I get it, it's a halftime show, you want entertainment, things of that nature, but Kendrick Lamar specifically, like, his shit is deeper than just entertainment.
Right.
Like,
Mhm.
his performances were never that. I mean, it was still entertaining, but at the same time, it's like, think about the bigger picture, and a lot of people didn't do that.
No. Just the way that I saw one person on Twitter be like, we really watched a guy mumble songs that haven't been relevant in the last 10 years on
Yeah,
the halftime
okay.
show. And I'm like,
Majority of
huh?
the songs was
What?
his new album that just dropped.
Right.
What are you talking
Exactly.
about?
What are you
Exactly.
talking about? Like, it's like,
The
all right,
oldest
bro.
song
Just
was Humble.
yeah, the oldest song was Humble. Everything else was like black, like from the Black Panther soundtrack or his new album.
Or, yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely was not meant for white America at all.
No, it wasn't.
No.
At all.
Well, I will say this, right? Like, I think too, a lot of people forget that Kendrick is an artist, right?
Yeah.
Like, he takes his music very seriously. If you go to any interview, he always says something that frustrates him is the fact that people don't view hip hop as art. So when he does artistic shit with his music, people look at him crazy, and he's like, "Bro, it's an art form.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm doing artistic shit. It's an art form."
Mhm.
And like, listen, if rap isn't your shit, rap isn't your shit. Cool. But to be like, oh, who even listens to this? Rap is, I believe, to this day, the #1 genre in the world. Like, what are we talking about? Also, Also, Kendrick's performance was the most viewed halftime show since Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's insane.
So
Like,
clearly,
good for him.
motherfuckers liked it.
Right.
Like you have a whole stadium of motherfuckers singing A minor. Like, bro, come on. Like, y'all are corny, bro. But I liked it. Obviously, I'm a big Kendrick fan, so I'm clearly biased. There was a lot of hidden messages behind his
Yeah.
performance, like the fact that it was red, white, and blue, and all the performers were black, symbolizing that, you know, America was built off of slave labor, i.e., black people. And there's a lot more. There's a lot more. There are plenty of videos on TikTok and YouTube and IG that go like in depth about all the small little details of his performance, but I loved it. I loved the peekaboo thing. That shit was so cool. When he just appeared in front of the camera, tough.
He put the infinite health cheat code in the start. He did.
He did. He did.
I do think it's funny that I saw people being like, how come there wasn't any white backup dancers? It's like, I thought we were happy that we got rid of DEI. This was merit-based dancing. What are you talking about? Maybe the white performers weren't just as good. What the fuck? You be for real.
Like, yeah, a lot of people especially on Facebook, were like, "Oh, this is racist. If it was the other way around, we wouldn't hear the end of it." And yada motherfucking yada. Like, bro, y'all like to be obtuse when y'all choose to be obtuse, right? There's a symbolic importance of the reason why everyone on that goddamn stage is black. Like, and this is one of the things that is tough about rap music, right? Because anybody can enjoy it, but you gotta understand, it is a crucial part of black culture. So, when they are making songs, their target audience is niggas. If you is not a nigga, you may or may not understand the importance of the song, of the dance, of the lyrics. But for you to be like, "Oh, I don't get it," blah 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 blah, like, shut up. Take your ass to a Blake Lively show or some shit.
Damn.
I'm screaming.
I'm crying.
Go check out Carrie Underwood. Y'all got me pissed off, bro. Y'all want to see some white backup dancers? Go to a Nelly concert. Anywhoville. But yeah, shout out to Kendrick. Apparently, now I cannot confirm this. This is a big conspiracy theory that I saw on the internet. So take this with a grain of salt. All right? Don't be trying to sue the show. I am just repeating what I heard on the internet that may or may not be true. So apparently, because Super Bowl was on Fox, right? When Trump came out and, waved at the people, on our TV, American TV, we heard a whole bunch of cheering. But when international channels were recording it and showing it to their people, you got a whole bunch of booing. And then also there are footages for people's phones where all you hear is booing. Now, here's the thing. I tried to find a reliable source to back this up, and I couldn't. So, hence why I said, take this with a grain of salt. But I wouldn't be shocked if motherfuckers are booing. Like,
right.
Yeah. I've only seen like video recordings of the booing. I didn't know there was cheering.
So I didn't see it because I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't paying attention to the game because I only cared for the halftime show.
Yeah.
But apparently, if you watched it on TV and he walked on there, all you heard was cheers.
Interesting.
And then one person was saying that they think it's really interesting that on American TV, you got cheering for Trump, but boos for Taylor Swift. So there's a theory that they flipped it. Yes.
The boos for Taylor Swift was mad funny though. I'm not gonna hold you. She did not deserve it because I literally was just like her on like the jumbotron, and all you hear is boo, 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 and she's looking around and she's like, "What's going on?" like she is very confused about why she's being shown and why she's being booed.
Did y'all see that Ice Spice was next to her?
Yeah, they're friends. Yeah.
Okay, listen, I knew they was cool, but I didn't know they was cool like that.
Yeah, they're cool like that.
Oh wow.
I was about to say, Ice Spice has gone to a couple of like Travis Kelce's games with them before.
Because I didn't even recognize who it was at first. It was until my nephew was like, "Is that Ice Spice?" I was like, "Oh shit, that is Ice Spice."
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look, I don't really pay attention to football. I'm just gonna say, as somebody who's in the Missouri area, watching the Chiefs lose, it is like a goddamn mourning sight around here, brother.
Really?
Bro. I'm not gonna lie, there's definitely like people here that are happy that the Chiefs lost, but the vast majority are sad. It was like a state of mourning going into work on Monday.
Damn.
Not because it was a piss poor performance, brother. Like it's not just that they lost; they fucking were destroyed.
Yeah, I think like in the beginning of the fourth quarter, they were already like the Eagles were already celebrating their victory. They had poured the Gatorade on the coach. Like they were like, "Yo, it's over." Like, because someone in my family was like, in order for them to win, the Eagles have to let them do 5 touchdowns back to back to back to back to back. Which, come on, like not saying it's impossible, but come on.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw memes of Travis Kelce like talking to the coach, and the coach like he was looking a little like frustrated talking to the coach, and the meme was like, "I was supposed to propose tonight," like, which I think is strange that people are like, "Travis, are you gonna propose to Taylor Swift?" They've been dating for like a year.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't think it's been that long.
It hasn't. It's really strange.
I think it's been long for her. I don't think none of her relationships not last more than a year.
No, her last relationship lasted 5 years.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's just because Taylor Swift is 35 or something.
So
she's never been married before. The Swifties want her to have her happy ending.
Marriage is the happy ending, not being a rich white woman who.
She is the happy. Like, just
you know what I mean?
Like, look, I don't know. I don't know how basic white bitches think.
Wavy. Wavy said the happy ending is no new music.
All right. Well, if we don't have a pod next week, it's because the Swifties killed us, and it's because of Wavy saying that.
Wavy, brother. I was gonna ask, did she drop your music for this Grammy cycle? Like, was she nominated for anything?
I don't think so.
Because we forgot to talk about the Grammys last week. But I was wondering about that because it's the first Grammy thing that she didn't win nothing.
I don't even know if she was nominated. High key, I didn't watch the Grammys, but
I didn't either.
I watched clips.
Shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to Doechii. I'm happy for my girl Doechii.
You know, she's the only. I think she's the second.
She's the third.
Third, okay. She's the third woman to win that award, which is crazy to me. Like, I always forget that Nicki. Has Nicki ever been nominated for a Grammy?
I mean, I think she's been nominated.
I don't think she's ever won.
Yeah, I don't think she's ever won.
Which is crazy to me. Fucking Nicki Minaj. Like, listen, regardless of how you might feel about Shorty, like, she's fucking Nicki Minaj. You know what I mean? Like, she hop on a track, motherfuckers gonna listen to that shit just to hear Nicki.
Yeah.
So, there's more. Hold on, let me see if there's anything else I want to talk about before we move on to the Unhinged Battle Royale. Do we want to talk about Kanye?
I mean,
Kanye wilding out.
Yeah.
He doing too much. He's promoting anti-Semitic things on X. He recently got his account suspended. I don't think it's been removed. I think it's just been suspended because he was like talking about, crazy shit. And now he's selling T-shirts with the swastika on them.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, I did not know
What?
about that.
Yeah, and he's also talking about free, like, he was talking about free puff, and then the day of the fucking halftime show, he was saying how it's crazy how Kendrick's free,
And
but
Diddy
Puff's in
isn't.
jail. Yeah. I was like, yeah, because Diddy diddled people. Like, why are you comparing, like, Kendrick didn't do nothing besides, make fun of Drake. Like,
Right.
dude, like, yeah. And then Kanye released like a video saying that he's really proud of Kendrick and he liked his performance and that it's his favorite performance since Michael Jackson. But then he was like, you see how, I think he just says they trying to put black people against each other. Because why is one black man sitting in prison and another man's on the Super Bowl stage?
Bro, I'm like, get out of my face.
They call him the diddler like he's a fucking comic book villain. Like, bro, what are we
Yeah.
talking about?
I mean, well, Kanye has been dropped from his talent agency and agent because of the stuff that he's been doing. They're like, we can no longer align with Kanye. We don't support him in this like anti-Semitic hate that he's been spreading.
I'm surprised it lasted this long.
Yeah.
'cause the reason why he got removed from Twitter was because of this exact same thing.
Yeah, but now they run Twitter, so.
I was shocked and surprised when I saw his shit was suspended. But
yeah, pour one out for,
who?
I mean, just who Kanye used to be. I feel
Oh, okay.
bad.
Okay. All right. I got scared. I was like, ah.
I don't know. I feel bad about everybody in his life. Like, people
Yeah,
that
especially his
used
kids.
Yeah, his kids especially. Like, I just feel bad for everybody that's around Kanye.
Yeah. And I blame a lot of his yes people. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's no one in his corner that's telling him like, yo, Kanye, you cannot do this. Like, brother, get medicated. Like, there have been so many celebrities that have either talked to him privately or they have said on during interviews like, listen, I have bipolar disorder or I have depression or I have, insert mental health issue here and I'm medicated. Even when he was fucking terrorizing Pete Davidson, Pete Davidson was like, yo, I sent him a message saying like, hey man, I know you're really upset right now, but it's not really you that's doing these things. It's your illness. Please get like I'm medicated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because Pete Davidson also has like bipolar disorder.
Yeah, he's also severely depressed.
I mean, yeah, but he's medicated.
E. And like it's not. Unfortunately, it's not uncommon for a lot of black people to have mental health issues. But one of the good things about it being not uncommon is that there's a lot of people who are medicated. There's a lot of people like he doesn't have to do this on his own.
Yeah.
And Trevor Noah, he did a really good interview about this, and I agree with him. He was because the interview had asked him like, why do you feel the way you feel about Kanye? And he was like, because I like Kanye. Kanye is one of my friends. I think it's really messed up that people are putting a microphone in his hands and recording him while he's going through this mental health crisis. Like we claim we care about this man, but yet we're televising his downfall that isn't his fault to a certain extension. But it is what it is, I guess. I hope he gets medicated. I hope, something changes in his life, because seeing Kanye now compared to what I grew up with Kanye being is so different. So very different. It's like a whole different dude. So, but on a happier note, it's time! I said, it's time! For the Unhinged Battle Royale.
Yo.
We never discuss who goes first.
Not at all.
But you know what? We always have a solution. Pull up them hands, shorties.
Nah.
Come on,
Mine's
pull
a
up them hands.
medium length.
Play rock paper scissors with me.
Mine's short.
I don't know what size mine is. Honestly, because it's not labeled. Because mine's from Am I Wrong? Oh, mine's short.
Okay. Well, then we have to do rock, paper, scissors anyway.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Damn it.
So I go first.
Just anti-black, just saying.
Oh!
Screaming.
We played rock, paper, scissors. I won fair and square.
And I put my fist up in solidarity
I'm crying.
of my people.
I'm deceased.
Because fuck the man. Black power.
Period.
And
Fuck
what
the
did
man.
Soju do? She put her hand out in paper to oppress. To oppress.
Bro.
Me and my people.
You know what? I maybe KJ was right. Maybe KJ was right. I can't be here during Black History Month, apparently, bro. Everything I do is anti-black if KJ don't win, brother. God damn it.
Type shit.
Okay. All right. So my post is from r/today I fucked up, and the title of the post is Today I Fucked Up by enjoying some jalapeno poppers. I thought this was going to be a poop story, so be relieved that it's not a poop story. It's not a poop story. Cue my disappointment. No, I'm kidding. So they start off the post by saying, "Today is my boyfriend's birthday, and for his birthday, he really wanted some bacon-wrapped jalapeno poppers. So, of course, he ate almost the whole pan, and I had a few. I usually fight him for more, but, it's his birthday. We had cake, ice cream, and we played some video games for a few hours, and all was well. We agreed to be careful and washed our hands super well for the eventual sexy time that we were both looking forward to. While sparing you many of the details, I did not think about that I had what I had eaten before going down on him."
She didn't wash her mouth.
A spicy blow.
It did not cross my mind at all until we finished up and was grabbing some baby wipes when he goes, "Hey, do you also have a tingly feeling down there?" My heart dropped as I realized that I had set in motion for this poor man who had just had his soul sucked from his body.
Damn!
Period.
She a head demon.
I unfortunately have had my fuck ups in the past regarding Peppers and Peckers. Now, Miss Ma'am, girl, how spicy?
Pepper and Pecker.
Yeah, Peppers and Peckers.
That's the name of the episode. I don't give a fuck.
So I raced to grab the oil and ushered him into the bathroom as fast as I could. My poor, sweet, naive man did not know that the tingling was the beginning of a fresh hell that I had just introduced to him.
Oh no.
God.
He was about to be in tears as I hurriedly slathered olive oil all over us both, followed by soap and water. So, yeah, my new nickname for a while has been Dragon Breath. Happy birthday. I'm sorry, baby.
Dragon breath is crazy.
Just how often are you doing this shit? Like how
Peppers and Peckers.
I would have not known that if you suck dick and after eating jalapenos that you need to pour olive oil on his shit, and then you need to wash off the olive oil with like warm water and soap.
Right.
What? How often is this happening?
Should eat some hot Cheetos and was like, you know what'll go well with this? Some dick and cum. Pull out that schmeat, brother.
I mean, a whole new meaning to seasoning your meat.
Girl.
So Valentine's Day is around the corner.
Yeah,
Y'all know what to do.
Don't eat peppers and then suck dick. If you do, put some olive oil on his schmeat and then wash it off.
Unless his ex looks like your sister, then make sure you eat extra jalapeno poppers.
Bro.
I'm fighting. Fighting.
Pour one out for a homie.
Bro. Yo,
yeah,
I mean,
at least
you know, he got his soul sucked before he entered Helltown, you know what I mean? All right. So, my story for this week is from r/Am I Wrong? And the title is, Am I Wrong for Wanting to See My Significant Other's Porn Collection?
Oh. Why would you want to see that?
You'll see why.
Okay.
I walked past my significant other's office to get something from our son's room. My partner was AFK, but on his screen, I saw myself on the kitchen table with him. You get it.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I knew the image was being captured by the security cam, but he had told me the data always auto-deleted after some amount of time. I guess it didn't.
Okay.
I called him to come see what he had left open so he could be aware and not leave this out again for the kids to see. When he closed the window, I got a glimpse of a folder full of thumbnails. I wanted to see in what kind of company he kept the video of us, but he refused. He claims that it's not that it would upset me, but he simply doesn't want to share his preference with me and claims not any man would let their partner view their collection. And I'd even say that he got a bit defensive. Am I wrong for wanting to see in what kind of collection he keeps a video of me?
No, because I would be intrigued too.
Nah, because now I'm thinking
what
it's
we got
something
in here?
atrocious.
Right. Like, what you grouping me with?
So,
am I in the same folder as big booty Latinas? And I'm not Latina. You just think I got a fat ass? Like,
I mean, that's kind of a compliment when you think about it.
Yeah, but like, why am I, you know?
She is a mom, though. So, like, what if it's like MILFs?
Yeah, I wonder. It has to be, right?
But, like, what if it's like older MILFs? Like, I don't know.
What if she's like the one MILF in there and the rest of them are GILFs?
Right.
At least you don't got to worry about aging, you know?
I mean,
your man gonna like you the older you get.
True.
also I'm wondering, would a man really not show
Want to
his?
show you. I don't know.
I feel like it depends. Like, I feel like if my shit is so like crazy and we're married and with kids, I know you're not on this kind of time, I'm not showing you. But if it's like
Mhm.
shit I know you about, let's watch that shit together.
Right. I
Close the
don't.
room. Close the door.
I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I don't. I guess I never thought about it because I don't want to know, homie. Like, I don't care. I know that you do it. Me personally, I ain't trying to see what you're into unless it's something crazy. You know what I mean? Unless you're into, like, I don't know, white men.
Yeah, got something in
Like,
common.
I am screaming.
I'm crying.
I'm
But you
sorry.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
unless you're into, like, the complete opposite of me, I don't really care what you're, like, watching on the hub.
I mean, I feel like if it's nothing crazy and your wife is about it, why not just watch that shit together,
Right.
bro?
Cause what other folders are in there? You got like grandma fart porn. What's in there?
Oh,
Ah.
And
uh-uh.
it's just old ladies sitting on cakes and farting.
Ah.
Shout out to Bob's Burgers. I did not know that was a fetish until that freaking episode.
Oh, I would be like, yo, Soju, what kind of shit you on, bro?
Nah, that was actually an episode on Bob's Burgers.
It was.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Why the fuck was that on Bob's Burgers?
It was Linda's parents. Her mom. They were visiting Linda's parents in Florida. Her parents were in a retirement community, but her parents didn't know that they retired in a swingers community. And they didn't want to participate in the swinging, but also like her dad didn't want to like have sex with her anymore, so she thought that their marriage was crumbling after 40 years. And it's like Bob, ask my dad, why aren't they doing the do? And he's like, first of all, I don't want to ask your dad that. That's weird.
Absolutely not.
And he eventually did to like please Linda, and he's like, how do I ask my wife to sit on a cake and rip ass? And he was like, what? He's like, yeah, that's what I'm into. And he's like, so what, to get like started? He's like, yeah, I really like love it when she farts. Yeah. Bob's Burgers taught me stuff I didn't know was a thing.
Oh.
Also, I messed it up. It was not cake farting. I'm pretty sure it was like balloon popping. He wanted her to sit on balloons.
Okay.
That's it. He just wanted her to pop balloons with her ass.
Oh.
You know, different strokes for different folks.
I mean, they
Right.
weren't into swinging.
I feel like swinging is a little bit more normal than farting on a cake.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, I stand by that. I think swinging is a little bit more vanilla than balloon popping better than ball busting.
That's fair.
The fuck is ball bust?
It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like.
Ow.
Yeah.
How is that enjoyable?
Some men like pain.
Mm-hmm.
Excruciating. You only got two. After the two done, what you gonna do?
There's prosthetics now. There are. KJ is conflicted.
Anyway, a lot of people in the comments were saying that she should check because there are a lot of women who don't realize that their personal tapes are on the hub.
Ooh, that is
Yes.
actually a like sexual assault case going on right now in France because some man had been doing this to his wife of 50 years for the last 10.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Yeah. So, that's actually surprisingly not uncommon.
Huh. All right. Others said that it might be like videos of like other women that he's with.
That's also true. He could be cheating.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or past
Women.
encounters.
That you should not keep as a married man with kids.
Yeah. And then there were also a few that were like, you should respect his boundaries. If he's telling you no and you trust him and he's giving you no reason not to trust him, just leave it alone.
I mean,
Some people are very reserved, or not reserved. What is it? Suppressed. Yeah, private and suppressed. So like if they're into something that's like a little bit on the kinkier side, it may not be a big deal to you, but to
But it
them it
is
might
for
be
them.
like a really like embarrassing or shameful thing.
Okay.
So I mean,
it could be a number of things.
yeah, I feel like it just depends on how well do you know your husband and how
partner,
much do
yeah.
you trust him.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I'd be like, look through his shit. If it's normal shit in there, just keep that in the vault. Never tell him that you went through it.
Right, but then what if you look through it and it's something wild, right? And then you bring it up, then like I don't know. Again, if it's like something that he could potentially be ashamed of, like he just never wanted to share that part with you. Like you broke his trust. Like
Yeah.
I
I don't know. It's
I
the
would-
fact. I don't know.
I would say
Yeah, I
if
don't
you're
know.
going to look just because like the whole like being on the hub thing is a really big deal.
Yeah.
I could understand that's why you're looking at like you just wanted to make sure like, you know,
That
he
you're
ain't
not on the hub.
posting
Yeah.
my bare buns on the internet.
Yeah.
But like if you see something like let's say for instance he's into like pegging, right? I wouldn't bring it
Just
up.
don't bring it up.
Yeah, don't bring
Yeah,
it up.
I wouldn't bring it up.
I would, or if you're like about it, you know,
Try to like, slowly.
I would be like a few months later, be like, hey babe, I want to talk. I recently discovered this thing. I was watching it. I kind of liked it. Can we try it? And see how he feels about it. Maybe
Right.
he's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, finally. Or maybe he's like, absolutely the fuck not.
Yeah.
But I would say personally, check just for the hub reason. But
that or the possibility of him cheating.
Cheating, yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
I'm more so concerned about the hub because like yes,
Yeah.
cheating is bad, but posting your significant other on the internet without their consent is not only really fucked up, it's assault.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
Damn.
Damn, I kind of wish we had like an answer to her question.
I know.
Like,
Keep an eye on that. See if we
left
get an
us on a
update.
cliffhanger.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people in the comments are saying like, check it. Like, there was the only one person was like, hey, this might be like a repressed thing because she responds to a couple of people. Hold on. She pretty much just. It seems like she's very open, and I don't know. She doesn't say if he's is or isn't because she says in one of the comments that her ex used to let her watch with him sometimes.
Okay.
So she's not opposed to
Watching
mutual
porn together. Yeah.
But
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey,
go through it.
I would say
back.
check. I would say
Yeah.
check. I will routinely check on this to see if there's any updates. But I would say check.
Yeah, if it's not either of the two like major ones, just keep the shit to yourself. Like,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Like,
And it would be funny if like it's nothing. Like it's just normal porn. And
mhm.
all the porn stars are very similar to how she looks. I would then be like, why doesn't he want you to see it?
Yeah.
But I also wouldn't
Meh.
push it because it's not.
Yeah. No, it's not that big of a deal.
Maybe he that's his happy time, and he
Mhm.
wants that to be a me, myself, and I kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So mine is from r/today I fucked up. It does have a small update. She posted it at the beginning, but I'm gonna read that at the end. So the title is Today I fucked up by letting my boss find out I have sex with his parents.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is he a cuck in the room?
I have no idea. I haven't read it, so it's gonna
Okay.
be new for all of us.
No, he said he'd be having sex with his parents. Cucks don't
no,
be
no,
fucking.
No.
Oh, the dad.
No. It's a woman. She
Oh.
said she, I guess, accidentally let her boss find out that she has sex with his parents.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I thought the poster was a dude, but yeah, yeah.
What do you?
I don't know. I don't know, but we about to discover it together. Says I, female 23, and my partner goes swinging and frequent sex/BDSM clubs. It's just part of our lives and we enjoy it. Now, very few of the people in these clubs have I ever seen in the wild, and I keep that part of my life separate from my work and regular daily life. I don't keep it a giant secret or anything, it's more just the relationships are separate. Usually at these parties or clubs, you begin getting a circle of people who you vibe with and who you share kinks with and whatnot. And for me, this has included a couple in their 60s who I have a lot of fun with.
And the poster is 23?
23, yes.
Okay.
Look.
Damn.
We have been to their place a few times where they host these parties. Well, this morning, while I was at work, I was talking with my partner on the phone about the couple having invited us and a few others over for a party. I just said something like Sue and Lewis is hosting this Saturday. It's at their vacation house this time in whatever. I didn't think anything of it and didn't think to lower my voice. I wasn't saying anything explicit. Well, my boss overheard me and said how weird it was because it sounded like we were going to be going to his parents' house, which obviously couldn't be.
Obviously.
Sorry, I just lost where I was. Yeah, right. Obviously, it could not be them,
I want to point out this is week 2 of us reading the story about someone finding out their parents are swingers.
Yeah. I kind of laughed it off, but he seemed weirded out. Now, he doesn't have their last name, so I figured, okay, not related. Well, this Saturday we went to the party at Lewis and Sue's. All was good and fun, but then a car arrives in the driveway kind of late. There are maybe 10 people here at this point, doing various stuff and all naked. There are toys everywhere and corn on the TV. Lewis and Sue just go, oh fuck, and put on robes and try to rush cleaning up because they recognize that it's their son's car.
Oh my god.
Most of us aren't super drunk, but we have had a drink or two, and not everyone gets the message of get up and act normal. We are trying to hide things and stuff while they talk to him at the door. We are all obviously caught, but in our slight drunkenness, we thought we had a shot at playing it out cool. Anyway, we hear this guy, who we just know is their son, yell the most heinous things at his parents and how disgusted he is.
Oh,
I recognize his voice and peek out. Don't judge me, I wasn't thinking straight, okay? And he sees me, and I quickly hide again. To be clear, I did not know they were his parents. He yells out my name and says he will see me Monday.
Oh my god.
You gotta quit your job. You gotta quit your
Right.
job. You gotta find you a new job.
Bro. He rushes out and drives away. Very dramatic, in my opinion.
Cut
Lewis
it out.
and Lewis and Sue were honestly very chill about it. I guess they don't have the best relationship to begin with. I don't know. They said the main reason they were so panicked at first was because they thought the grandkids would be in his car.
Mm.
He apparently took his wife's last name, which is why I didn't think they were his parents also. Guess we will see if I have a job on Monday.
Damn.
I mean, in the poster's defense, he cannot fire her for her personal life. She could sue for wrongful termination.
Yeah.
Easy. And also, damn. Because when you fire me, I'm be like, I fucked your mom.
Oh! And your dad.
At the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye. Like, okay, but she posted a small update, and it says, currently at work, and my boss hasn't showed up for work this morning. I have received several messages from his wife calling me a whore, a disgusting slut, etc. She also wrote that she bets I have tried to trick her husband into sex.
Oh.
Never had sex with this guy, and never have I wanted to.
Go to HR. Go to HR right now.
Right.
Right. She also tried calling me several times. First time I picked up, First time I picked up, and she was just completely out of reach and screamed at me about how I would be dragging her children's grandparents to hell. I have also talked to Sue and Lewis, and we might meet today or tomorrow to talk in person since this texting and calling around and across is too much. I honestly just feel bad for Sue and Lewis and feel guilty and like it's my fault. Also, I'm Norwegian. Just for those who believe I'm in America, I'm not. So, there we go.
Does Norwegian people have a bigger culture of swingers than Americans?
I don't know.
Not gonna lie though, I have had a boss where his wife was fuck crazy like this and tried like calling me and like texting me and doing all this other stuff. I did not
Absolutely not.
I did not go to HR. But that's because I was working for a mom and pop pharmacy that did not have one.
Oh, yeah. That makes
I
sense.
just,
but
ugh.
So I'm wondering if he like this isn't his first time catching them doing this shit.
Right.
And maybe that's why he took the wife's last name. And I'm also wondering if they're like uber religious.
It sounds like it. I mean, the fact that he took his wife's last name, I'm sure that he has a very poor relationship with his parents.
Oh, without a doubt.
Like, there's just no way. But also, if you don't fuck with them like that, and as a man, you changed your last name so you have no, like, visible relation to them, why are you pulling up at their house on the weekend, man?
Yeah.
Let them
I
live
guess
their
just to
life.
confirm if they're doing it again.
Yeah,
maybe,
that's crazy behavior.
Listen, I don't know how I would feel if I found out that my mom was on some time like this. You know what I mean? But to be like, oh, you're a whore, you're going to hell because you have a personal life is kind of nuts. I can understand being uncomfortable. I can understand wishing to not have this knowledge. But that reaction is nuts.
No, yeah,
Mhm.
like that reaction is crazy. It's like, hey, it sounds like you're going to my parents' house. That's weird. To then pull up to the parents' house and see if you're like there or they're doing what you think they're doing is crazy behavior. Mind your business. They're grown folk.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Like,
You can not like it because I don't think anybody would like finding out that their parents are swingers.
yeah.
But that
Yeah.
doesn't justify you rolling up and cussing at them.
Mhm.
Because I've always wondered, like, kids of poly, like, out poly relationships, how do they feel about their parents, like, movements? Because there was this lady on TikTok, she was like, oh, yeah, my parents are polyamorous. Of course, I have 3 dads and 2 moms. And she was like, I was watching her videos. She's like, honestly, I didn't think anything was weird until like the 3rd, 4th grade because everyone else thought it was weird.
Mm.
Because
I
at
mean-
first, like, they didn't believe her because I mean that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then like when she's like, no, this is my 3 dads and then these are my 2 moms. They're like,
What are you talking about?
huh?
But which
Blink
one's your
twice
actual
if you're
mom?
okay.
Right. It's like, but who's your actual parents? It's like, these are all my parents. Okay.
I was adopted.
Mm.
But I don't remember if she had siblings or not. This was like a while ago. This is back when TikTok wasn't like super censored.
Mhm.
Huh. I'll just wait for the sister wives' kids to start doing interviews because some of them are grown.
Mm.
You remember that TV show?
Never watched it, but I know
Mm-mm.
of it.
It's apparently it's still ongoing,
Not shocked.
and the other 3 wives have divorced him except for the last one.
So he only has 1 then.
Yeah,
Okay.
or they're in the process. Yeah, well, apparently, occasionally I will find people that like analyze the show like how we do with like Love is Blind.
Mhm.
And just like go into detail about it. Apparently, after he found like the 4th wife, he like treated the other ones like shit.
Oh.
Like he actually loved the 4th wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well
So
then.
yeah, I mean, meh. Again, I'll wait for because I know some of his oldest kids are grown. I'll just wait for them to do an interview.
Mhm.
That's why I always feel like poly, because that's why I feel like polyamory works where polygamy doesn't.
Yeah.
Because like polyamory, everybody involved likes each other. Everyone
Yes.
involved is like physically and emotionally attracted to each other. Whereas polygamy is usually a dude and like 3, 4, 5 wives.
Yeah. And most of the time, those bitches do not like each other because they don't want to be sharing a man. But somehow they're in this situation where
Which
they're
doesn't make
sharing a
sense to
man.
me. Like,
I
if you don't like these bitches, why are you in the situation?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, if it's part of your culture, I can understand. Like you're raised this way, so you view it as a normal thing, right? But if you weren't part of this culture before and you willingly signed up for this, I have a lot of questions.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I hopefully have a fun one. I said this last week and it was not that fun. I hopefully have a fun one for us in another segment of Soju's Tales from the internet.
Yeah.
You need
So-
like a little
A
jingle.
sound bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this is actually coming from r/am I the asshole, and I feel like this is a throwback. I feel like I haven't done an am I the asshole in a long while.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
So the title of the post is "Am I the asshole for leaving the family gathering and taking the cake with me?"
Oh.
Not
that
the cake.
Not
that
the cake,
tickled
right?
me because taking the cake with me, petty.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie to you though.
Mhm.
Depending on the situation, I might co-sign.
So, they start off the post by saying, I, 27 female, have hit 1 year sober from alcohol.
Yeah.
Big shout out.
At the beginning of this year. This has been a huge accomplishment for me, as it was bigger to me than finishing college. I told my family that next time we were all together for a family dinner, I wanted to celebrate. So this all happened at my mom's. The kids were playing, the adults were hanging out. I took a moment to share that I had reached a 1 year of sobriety and how good I felt about it. They went, "Oh, that's what you were talking about? It's been a year already?" And I'm embarrassed to admit that I had hoped that somebody would be proud of me. My brother-in-law Steve looked at my sister and they both said, "Well, since we're all here, our it's like my niece, our daughter has just gotten into a very specific gymnastics thing. And it's been a long road, but she did it." Steve popped some wine that they had bought and started giving everybody glasses and cups. He made eye contact with me and his face fell. I had this gnawing feeling, so I got up from the table and I took a walk. I tried to get through the moment mentally so I could be present for my niece to celebrate her success, but when I got back to my house, my sister asked why I left without saying anything, and I just said I needed a minute to myself. To which she looked at me funny and said, "Okay." I said I had shared something that I was very proud of, and she just kind of bulldozed over it. My mom put her hand up and asked me what the news was, and I said that I had told them that I had hit 1 year of sobriety. My mom said my generation always wanted praise for doing the bare minimum. She said my mom said that my generation always wanted praise for doing the bare minimum, and that wasn't an accomplishment, that it's just what I needed to do, like graduating high school.
I mean, I understand that it's something that you need to do, right? But that's still very much an accomplishment. Like,
Right, it is
So is
hitting
accomplishment.
what
graduating high
that
school.
too. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
honestly, what the
Like,
fuck?
but hitting a year of sobriety, it's like that's a milestone right there.
Yeah.
Like, what? A whole year, bro?
Right.
Her mom is shitty. Well, I
Yeah,
don't know.
her
if
mom
it's
is
shitty.
shitty. Her
family.
family is shitty. Like, what the fuck?
Uh,
I tried to make it through the dinner, but I found myself just not in the mood anymore, so I decided to go home. So here's why I'm being called an asshole. So I had brought a small berry chantilly cake, which is my favorite, to share after the dinner. It was the thing I decided that I had earned. The kids had definitely seen it. On my way out, I decided to take it home with me. I guess when they realized the cake wasn't in the garage fridge anymore, my sister called me to ask why I took it. I said I did because it was my cake to celebrate my accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, word for word, "Are you fucking serious? Oh my God, Emma, grow up. You're such a fucking baby."
hey yo.
That's exactly why I left.
My mom later texted me directly to tell me how disappointed she is that I threw a tantrum because my niece was getting more attention than me.
Not a tantrum. Because I
What?
walked away? Yo.
Because I decided to like give a fuck about my piece and
Right.
leave
Right.
and take a cake that was for me to begin with, not for
Mhm.
none of y'all. I'm sharing it with you, and I'm throwing a tantrum. Okay.
That's hilarious.
I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think her read of what happened is correct, but because I took the cake home in the end, was that really that childish of me, considering the kids saw it and they didn't get to have any? As
No.
I'm putting on my shoes to leave, Steve found me and directly apologized and said that he was completely oblivious in that moment. I know he did not do anything to intentionally hurt me. Follow
He's
up.
her brother or her
Steve is
sister's
her brother-in-law.
brother-in-law. Okay.
And he apologized for trying to like hand her a glass of wine.
Well, I mean, he didn't know.
Yeah, it sounds like he
Right,
had no
like-
idea that she was even an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And there is a small follow-up. It says, "Hi everyone, I just wanted to follow up and say thank you to everyone for your responses. I think a lot I have a lot to talk about in therapy. I do want to clear things up as I've seen comments. I am not in AA. I've tried AA and it's just not compatible with me. It works for a lot of people and I'm happy for you if it worked for you. So the stuff about the steps and the personal inventory are not really relevant for me. And it wasn't a party for my niece. It was just a family get together and the cake was mine and I did not buy it for my niece. So I didn't take it because I wanted to get back at them. I took it because it's my favorite cake that I wanted to eat because I thought I earned it.
Type shit.
And
I don't
you
know.
did.
I don't know why they opened up a bottle of wine to celebrate my niece getting into a gymnastic program. But I also don't think it's my place to say how anyone else has a drinking problem, and I prefer to have eyes on my own paper.
But also, if she didn't bring this cake, they weren't gonna have cake anyway to
Anyway,
celebrate
Yeah.
her getting into this. So
Yeah, why are they
Why
mad?
am I the asshole? Because you're shitty parents.
I mean, it's not
Look.
even like I just don't. It was just supposed to be family hanging out, and me personally, sis, leave them motherfuckers in your past. Those people don't give a
Mhm.
shit about you.
Like, the fact that your brother-in-law showed you the most compassion and
Yeah.
that motherfucker's not related to you for real,
Yeah.
crazy.
Like, that was a short one. I feel like I need to. Yeah, I was like, fun ones. And I'm like, damn, these things look long. Then they're not that long.
Mhm.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just tickled. It's like, am I the asshole for leaving and taking the cake with me? Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
Honestly,
Wasn't meant for y'all
honestly,
anyway.
The
Yeah,
fact that
like-
it was her favorite type of cake, too, and they're mad that she took it.
You
I
got
bet
me
they
fucked
probably
up.
don't even know that that's her favorite type of cake, high key.
Right. Snatching that bitch.
Ooh, that hit a little close to home right there. But nah, man. Like, I have to tell my mom this a lot because I think that generation, like, they're so used to like only getting kudos for really phenomenal things that, like, when you celebrate the small wins, which a year of sobriety is not a small win,
Right.
but when you
not.
celebrate the small wins, they're just like, why? Like, what do you mean why? Why not? Because I remember, like, they say like millennials and Gen Z were the participation trophy generation,
You're the ones that gave it to us.
Exactly.
right? And two, they've done so many studies that have proven that it actually promotes more like healthy competitive spirit and teamwork. Like, the kids know they didn't win because I know when my nephew, he did soccer, they came in 4th or 5th place, so they got a participation trophy, right? And the kids were happy, but like the kids that won, that shit was huge.
Damn.
Like, and kids still cried because it's like, damn, I want the big trophy, but at least like I got this. You know what I
got
mean? Like,
something,
Right.
Yeah.
why do y'all also y'all are just weird about certain things? Like, a year of sobriety, you equate that to graduate in high school? Like, bro, come on. Come on.
Mm-mm.
You know how hard it is for people to even like acknowledge they have a
Start.
problem?
Yeah.
Like, and it's similar to what we talked about like last week with the whole fitness thing. Like, a lot of y'all don't understand the shit you're talking about, right? Like, if you were never an addict, if you were never an alcoholic, you don't understand how hard it is to not hit a bottle in a year.
Right.
Like, You don't understand how hard it is to not hit a bottle in a day, let alone a whole fucking year. Like, bro, I know someone who was an alcoholic. I didn't even recognize that she was an alcoholic because we were in college. So like everybody binge drinking. Like you don't think anything of it. And she was like, no, Kendrick, like it was bad. Like I would have to drink to go to class. Like
Damn.
I was drinking all the time. And I was like, fuck. And I saw her on a regular basis. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were going through that. She's like, of course you didn't. I didn't want you to.
Right.
She's like, don't feel bad. Like this has nothing to do with you. And I was like, no, I know, but like me and this girl were cool, you know?
Yeah.
And she struggled and we talked about it. She was like, you know, like I realized I'm bipolar. And she recognized that she's an alcoholic because her mom's an alcoholic but refuses to acknowledge it. And she was doing similar things to her mom. And she was like, I'm not repeating the cycle. Yeah. So, but it's not an easy thing.
Yeah.
No,
You know, like
not at all. Wavy said addiction is heavily rooted in the mental and the physical. As someone who's been through withdrawals from pain medication multiple times, that shit sucks.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've never experienced it, but when I watched Mr. Robot and seeing the main character go through that shit, I was like, oh no. I never realized how bad withdrawal was until then.
Yeah. I've seen it working in pharmacies. Funnily enough, the same like small like mom and pop pharmacy, and I feel like that's how she was able to get away with this. So she was like getting pain meds, and I was like, what is she getting this for? It's like, oh yeah, like she's like, I was in a car accident, it's for my back. And I'm like, oh, okay. That makes sense. And then my pharmacist is like, she was in that car accident 10 years ago.
Oh.
And I'm like, then how come we're still filling this like she just got in the car accident? He's like, her doctor has tried taping her off multiple times. Because usually that's what you're supposed to do. You have to taper them off.
Yeah.
And she would go into her doctor's office and throw a fit until he wrote the correct prescription. So, yeah. Her doctor just like doesn't care anymore. And just writes the prescription to keep like her from being mad at the doctor's office. And I'm like, I don't think that's right. And he's like, it's not, but legally we are required to fill the prescription.
Yeah, but can't he report the doctor?
I don't know. Because it's not like she was like going through the medication faster than like what was required. You know what I mean? Like she went through the 30 days. Like it's not like she was abusing the medication, because that's what we're really trained to look for, is if you're going through it faster than what the script is written for. But since she always stayed within what the time limit was of the prescription, it didn't raise any flags in the system besides the fact that she's been on it for years. There's not a whole lot we can do in those kind of situations.
But with like pain, man, I mean, I guess like if they're still complaining about the pain, you have to.
That's and she said that like she would, if we didn't have it, like if we needed to order it because we ran low in our order, because we only got we got orders like maybe a couple of times a week. So if we didn't have it and we had to wait for the next day, she would like come into the pharmacy like actually crying, saying that her back was bothering the hell out of her. And you can't say that she's not in pain if this woman is actually physically in tears. You know, like it's hard to prove if she's actually not in pain. You know, like because she could have been faking it. Like she could have been an A1 actress. But, you know, to us, like to anybody that like we could have reported to, it looks like she's still actually in pain. So it's shitty.
Yeah, it's a tough situation.
I mean, that's why we just kept filling it for her. because there's
Yeah.
nothing we could prove that she wasn't actually in pain.
Mm.
Shitty. I don't miss pharmacy.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot. Like
I
I know
mean-
when I threw out my back, I was really worried about like pain meds. Now, granted, I wasn't on anything crazy. Like I think I had I had a muscle relaxer that I ain't gonna lie, that shit was great. Had the best sleep of my
Bro,
life,
Yeah.
bro. Tiara was getting so bad because I would be like, I would as soon as my head hit the pillow, I would say like 2
God.
words to her. She's like, "Yo, your snoring is ridiculous." Like, I don't want to hear that from you. Don't say
Oh!
shit to me.
I'm crying.
Bro.
Yo, I do have fun pharmacy stories though.
I could imagine.
There was somebody that came through the drive-through one time when I was working at Walgreens, and they had a parakeet that knew how to ride a little parakeet-sized bicycle, and it would just ride around on the inside of their car, riding a little parakeet bicycle.
That
It was
sounds adorable.
It was so cool.
That's
And
so random though.
dude, whenever she showed up too, like the whole Walgreens would come to the drive-through to watch this because she
Aw.
was one of those people that was on the Walgreens. Like you get your pills like 90 days at a time, so she only came once every 3 months. So she only showed up like 4 times a year, high key, and you could just watch little Barry ride a bicycle around inside somebody's car.
You missed the day she comes in like, damn it!
Yeah.
Why didn't anyone call me? I would have came in.
You know, pharmacy's a weird place to be sometimes.
I mean, you mess with people. Yeah, I mean, you're dealing with people's medicine. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Like, I had a friend in college. She was a tech, I believe, and she was like, she worked in like the heart of the hood, and she hated it because every time, like 5 minutes before close, someone would come in trying to like finesse her out of some pain meds. She's like, "Bro, get out of here."
I'm pretty sure I told you guys this before. We had 2 guys that me and like my friend Sarah at the time, we just called them Haitian daddies.
Oh.
Cuz that's what they were. They would come in with like a pain med prescription, pay for that shit in cash, so we didn't have to report it to the state of Florida that they were picking it up because they weren't going through insurance. Bro, cuz it would be like 360 pills, okay? Like $10 a pill. So they're paying like $3,600 for some pain meds. And I would tell them the price and they'd be like, "Oh, that's it." And proceed to give me everything in cash. Bro. They Rip Dante. Yeah, we called them the Haitian daddies because I'm pretty sure I forgot what homie's name was, but I'm pretty sure it was like Jean Pierre.
Bro.
What the other one was like Vincent Pierre or something like that. Like they have very stereotypical like Haitian names. But yeah. Nah, the way that we used to make jokes, John and Haitian ending. I'm crying. Yeah, the way we would make jokes because Sarah was also Haitian, and it's like and they were like, Sarah, you don't want to. They rolling it. You don't want to talk to one of them, and she's like, I know that motherfucker got a wife in Haiti, and freaking. It's like I know he got a wife here and there. I ain't trying to be his like little boo thing he got on the side.
His little yeah.
And then she told us about the one time that she did date a Haitian man, and she was like, "Best dick of my life. Cooked me a good meal, done rub my feet, dick me down so good. I just had to accept that I was like one of 4 women that he was doing this for.
Dante said that's Caribbean men in general,
Yeah,
allegedly.
she at first warned off of Haitian men, and then after dating a different Caribbean man, she swore off of Caribbean men in general because it was something very similar. And she's like, I'm tired. And she's like, the dick is great though, but I'm tired.
Like in college, so many people were shocked that I was like faithful to Tiara. Like they'll be like, "Oh, like like you guys have been together for so long, that's great." And if I'm Jamaican, they're like, "You Jamaican?
I'm crying.
And you don't got 2 side pieces
I'm
and
crying.
a wife at home?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Mhm.
you different." Relax, cut it out.
Mm.
You're Jamaican and you're not with a big white ting. Oh nah.
A big white ting is
Bro.
crazy. That's
Oh
actually
my-
crazy work.
Listen. If you ever go to a Jamaican resort, so there's a joke, right? That a lot of black dudes go to DR because like, Dominican women be showing mad love to like black Americans, right? Jamaica is to older big white women what DR is to older black dudes. Yo, one of my dad's friends owned like a little hotel, right? And I'll never forget, I was mad young, and big white women have had Jamaican men sweating since God knows when. Yo, Dante,
Crazy.
chill out, bro.
Crazy.
Oh my God.
Yo, Dante
Uh,
wildin', man.
But no, so yeah, had this hotel, right? And I'll never forget, it was like I thought it was a convention or some shit because it was nothing but like big white women, right? And all of them had these skinny Jamaican boyfriend / husbands. So I turned to my pops and I was like, "Yo, am I missing something? Like, what's going on? Like, why all these dudes with these big old white with these fat old white girls, right?" And I said this shit hella loud. My dad's like, "Hey, shh, shh, shh." And like he was like, "Yo, that's just a thing. It happens."
Mm.
So man thought he was watching WWE, bro. Because it like when I meet, because we've been to this hotel before, right? And it's usually just like fellow Jamaicans. I got there that weekend. It was nothing but like plus size white women. And when I mean skinny, I mean like skinny Jamaican dudes.
Mm. Look,
Nah, man.
look,
Yeah.
sometimes we are the stereotype because I'm not beating any of them.
You sure not?
I'm not beating a single one of them, man. The way that not only is my man a white man, the way that he is also a Marine.
Mm.
I ain't beating no allegations. In fact, I am doing a disservice to Asian women everywhere. Nah, because I don't particularly care for Ali Wong anymore, but the way that I fell in love with her originally because she was doing like one of her stand-ups like heavily pregnant, and she was like, I'd like to thank the Asian community for coming out and supporting me here tonight, and I also thank your white husbands for accompanying you here. That made me cry laughing because that is the truest shit of my fucking life. They appeared by the gaggle. Damn. Yo, Wavy
He's
really
not wrong.
Wavy really trying to get me off this damn podcast, man. He waiting. He said, "Yeah, you not beating shit."
Nah, man. But it was. I didn't realize it was like a stereotype until I got much older, and then I was like, "Oh, that the hotel makes sense now." But nah, man. There was this one girl in college who she found out I was Jamaican, and then just started trying to talk to me. I'm like, I am happily taken. And even if I wasn't, absolutely the fuck not.
Yeah, they be diving in those. Diving is crazy.
He's not wrong.
They really do.
Ooh.
They really do though.
Oh,
If
He's
you've
not
ever
wrong.
seen videos, diving is correct.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
They will like climb like a solid like 4-foot speaker,
Yeah.
and I kid you not, like dive in, like it's part of dancehall culture.
Mm.
Yes,
I've never seen a video.
What? They be wild.
It's oh, bro,
No,
like
that's-
I'll never forget one
Ooh.
dude. He walked up the stairs. It's like it's at least a 2-story drop, right? Jumps off, like he climbs on the banister, right? He's like, move, everybody move. So everyone is in a circle, and my man like just tilts over and dives like from a 2-story drop onto this lady. And then popped off the lady and they started dancing. I was like, yo,
Bro.
y'all pelvic bones is made of fucking vibranium.
Right.
Wavy said I saw someone jump off the roof
Yeah.
It be like that.
Yeah.
and then popped a headstand. I'm crying.
Yeah.
So
Oh
you,
my
you
God.
gotta look up a dance hall video.
I'm
Bro.
scared
One time
now.
for the one time. Like
Bro.
I'm so
And-
concerned.
Listen. And I'm gonna tell you something, bro. We have a and I think that's the real reason why we have a reputation of putting bitches through the mattress when we fuck. I think that's the real reason.
Because dance hall go crazy.
Mhm.
Mm.
Oh
But
no.
nah. You know what's crazy though? I have never been to a dancehall party.
I mean, do you want to be?
I don't do parties to begin with, but I feel like I gotta go to at least one, like to really be a Jamaican for real.
Mm.
I seen someone dancing with a shorty. She had a tabletop booty. He jumped on her butt, started tap dancing on it, then landed on it with his pelvis and popped the 360. You know what's crazy? I saw the
that.
same video.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
And mind you, shorty is like kind of twerking throughout this whole thing. So not only is he doing this, she's shaking ass.
Oh.
Yeah,
Bro.
no, they
Bro,
really be wilding. So
they don't got
you,
like the WWE don't got shit on a dance hall party,
Oh
bro.
my God. You know what? Yeah, I'll look
Bro.
up the video because this is some crazy I need to see.
Mhm.
Oh my god,
My
bro.
YouTube algorithm is fucked anyway.
Same. Y'all saying you saw the same thing just made me scream. Oh my god. Nah, man. That shit is hilarious, bro. But yeah, I gotta go to at least one dance hall party before I hit like 40 or something.
Mm.
Well, I still got this good pelvis. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
capping. We really do. Like, bro, yeah, like, yeah, we do. we do for sure do, bro. Anyway, so
The collective like
yeah, bro, like it's always interesting, man. It's always interesting, bro. We
Like-
should
like
what
just
we
remind
doing?
me.
What we
We
doing?
should make
Oops.
Oh. Did you just mean to delete the comment?
Oh no, maybe.
I mean, yeah.
we need to make Dante a mod.
Just so I mean, yeah. I don't know. I feel like we made Dante a mod the way he would make a poll and it's like who won this week? And the only answer is Tina.
It's Tina.
That'd be crazy.
Tina and Tina.
The way that it's like Tina, Schmoop, my baby. Like that's the answer.
Bro.
Like so no matter what you pick, the answer is still Tina.
Facts. Oh my god.
Bro.
Oh man. But yeah, I guess we threw people off this week by doing this on Tuesday.
Yeah. So my birthday is tomorrow. That's why we record on a Tuesday. And I didn't realize my birthday was on a Wednesday because I would have made the announcement last week. But my bad. That's on me. Luckily, Soju and Tina didn't have anything planned, so we were able to do it today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to y'all. I do appreciate y'all. But yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. I will stream for a little
Yeah.
bit. I don't know what time. I was planning on streaming today, but as y'all could see, that did not happen. But yeah, I will stream tomorrow to celebrate my birthday. I'm planning on going to see my family. I gotta find out what time.
Crazy.
But you said crazy?
Yeah, because Dante said old ass.
Everybody old to him.
Ain't he like a couple months younger than me?
Yeah.
All right, nigga. Anyway. But nah, you know what's so funny though? Like I really do be feeling old sometimes, and then I talk to someone who's like in their 40s or like mid 30s, and they're like, "You're a baby. Shut your dumb ass up."
Right. I'm like, damn, okay, I'm sorry.
Like, my bad, Unc, you got it.
Oh.
Because one lady, she was like, "You literally just was able to. This is your first time being able to rent a car. Like that is your big achievement."
Oh.
I was like, "You got it."
Yeah, that's true.
But for the past 3 years, but you got it. But nah, so also I'm like a big person of like, I feel like if you're young at heart, you're young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you
But anyway, yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. I will be streaming, so if you're here, you want to check me out, go ahead. And then I wanna have like an actual party. My plan was to do it last Saturday, but it was supposed to snow and ended up not snowing, so I canceled for no damn reason. But it is what it is. I might hold something on like the last weekend of February.
The last week.
Actually, I know we're ending the pod.
That is.
I have to tell you, I agree with the young at heart, but I don't know. Zach said something to me that made me feel old as dirt. I showed him because I was bored at work and I was just playing around with some things. So when I showed him like some wedding invitations that I did, I'm not getting married for years. I was just bored at work. Though he was like, "Ooh, it looks fancy," and I'm like, "Do you like it?" He's like, "I can't read any of it." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I can't read cursive." And I'm like, "What? What do you mean?" Yeah, he can't read cursive, period. So me doing the wedding invitation in cursive, he's like, "Yep, can't read any of it." I'm like, "Huh?" That made me feel old as shit because he is like, the same age as KJ. And he was like, "Yeah, I didn't learn that in school." And I'm like, "We are not that far apart in age. I learned cursive in school."
Yeah, but I
Me
think
too.
my year was like the last that they really pushed it.
Yeah.
Because not for nothing, you don't really use it anymore. 'Cause even on checks, you could just print your shit.
Yeah.
Like besides your signature, you really don't need.
I mean, that's
cursive
all
for real.
that's all he knows how to do is his like how to sign his name. That's it. And I was like, "Oh."
I'm not shocked.
I knew they stopped teaching it in school. I didn't realize that it was almost 30 years ago.
Yeah, because think about it. Like a lot of these kids, they're not even really using notebooks anymore. They got like Chromebooks or laptops or whatever.
True.
So like,
Yeah, but
why would they need to know cursive
But that wasn't a thing until recently.
Yeah.
for like at least the past 10 years? That's a good chunk of.
Yeah, but there's a difference between 10 years and 27.
Yeah, no, him not knowing cursive is crazy. But I'm just saying, like, it's dying. Like, I wouldn't
I
be
know.
shocked that if like my grandkids will be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, I'm already like because my son should be going into the 2nd grade, hopefully, and I just know that he's not going to learn how to do cursive next year. which is weird to me because I learned how to do cursive in 2nd grade.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
also feel like it depends on maybe, I don't know, the school, because the one that I work at currently in 2nd grade, they have a handwriting book and it teaches them cursive. So yeah, I don't know. It depends.
Yeah.
don't-
Also, you gotta remember, America's education isn't centralized. So like,
Yeah,
True.
it's state by state.
Yeah.
sometimes not even that. Like, depending on the state, it's really like county by county or town
Oh,
by town.
jeez.
Yeah, because like when I was in East Orange, they didn't teach us cursive at all. And when I moved to my hometown, no, I'm sorry, I'm lying. When I was in East Orange, they had started teaching cursive at like 3rd grade. So I got there in my 4th grade, and I didn't learn cursive in my old school. So I had to like, I was a little like it took me a little bit longer to write than everybody else because I was getting used to writing in cursive.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I went to my hometown, Bloomfield, it was like, yeah, we don't do that shit over here. So it really just depends on your school district.
Look, I'm just glad that motherfuckers were lying to me because I remember in high school and stuff when they were like getting us ready for college, they were like, "Oh yeah, you better like not even high school, probably middle school." It's like you better get used to like doing stuff in cursive because like we would have like random like assignments where we had to like write our paper in cursive. And it was like you better get used to writing all your things in cursive because when you get to college, that's the only way you're going to be able to turn in a paper.
Yeah, back when they were in college, not no more.
Yeah, I was so glad that when I got to college, all I had to do was type up a fucking paper. Fuck you, mean I got to write the entire paper in cursive. Fuck you, bro.
No, if that happened, I would have failed.
Right,
Like,
you had to write like 12, 20-page essays to write that by hand. Oh my
yeah,
god.
no, I'd cry.
Right. Like, you got me all the way fucked up. You think I'm going to be writing this 3-page, like not even 3-page, like 5-page essay by hand in cursive.
And in
you got me
cursive.
fucked up.
Yeah,
Because the
no,
way,
that's not
like,
happening.
that actually makes so much more sense about why people had a rough draft. Yeah, the rough draft is where you fucking had all your eraser marks and you had to fucking rewrite the shit. The one you turn in actually looks good because you just have to copy everything.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't mind cursive. I wrote a check recently and I was struggling because I was like, fuck. I haven't written in cursive in like 10 plus years. So, I mean, I don't think my signature counts because like I do that so often. You know what I mean? But like I forgot like what the G looks like in cursive.
Me too.
Okay.
So it's just because a lot of it is very similar, obviously, but there's like a couple of like upper cases that are like different than how it is in
Right.
normal handwriting. So and also my handwriting is garbage to begin with.
Same.
So
I don't know. I guess because if I have to write anything by hand, I write like in a combination of cursive and script anyways.
or like like my mom, she does the same thing.
So I guess I'm just used to that. Granted, my handwriting is atrocious.
So is my mom's.
But it's just a faster way to write where if I could like partially write in cursive, it's faster.
See, cursive was never faster for me. Like writing in normal was always the fastest way for me. So once like I found out I didn't have to do cursive anymore, I dropped that bitch like a bad habit.
I'm crying.
Like especially because for state testing, they didn't want you writing cursive. They want you writing.
Yeah,
like,
they did want you to write in like straight
So I was
script.
like, so why are we doing this to me?
If I'm writing something for myself and I think no one would see, I write it in cursive. If it's anything else that someone has to see, I write it in print. I only learned my name. Wavy, we're the same age. Brother, what? Oh, I had pneumonia. God damn it, Wavy. God damn, everything that Wavy was supposed to learn in school, he's like, I learned nothing. I was in the hospital.
Damn. I was gonna say it's because like school districts are different. You know, some school districts focus on different shit.
Nah, Wavy was just an ill child and was not able to learn things.
Yeah.
Why do you say fuck me for? But that was the pod. KJ's real name is Kavarius Javarius. Happy birthday, Kavarius.
Nah, fuck you. Nah. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, bro. But yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. You know, tune into the stream, say happy birthday, all that good shit. Before we leave, you know, I gotta say all the things. If you have an unhinged story or if you want relationship advice, email us at we gotta get a t-shirt with his name on it. Wavy, I will fuck you up. Wavy, I will fuck you up. That is not going on a goddamn t-shirt over my dead body. Okay. Anyway, you can email us at unhingedunfiltered at
Not the aisle
gmail.com.
funded. That's crazy.
Oh my god, bro. Listen, we're on all the socials. If you missed the stream, check us out on Spotify and YouTube. And yeah, good night, y'all.
Wait.
Also, fuck Wavy. What happened?
Remember, like, you wanted to do, like, if, like you said, you're streaming tomorrow, like, whatever's coming up on personal stuff to announce.
Yes. Do y'all have any announcements y'all want to do before we leave?
I mean, me and KJ gonna be in the Black Brilliance raid train.
Yeah.
On Monday.
Yeah.
Tina is right before me.
Mhm.
Yes. Tina's before me, then it's me, and then I gotta see who I gotta raid to, actually. And also gotta do the promo for that.
Yes.
But yeah, we have a raid train. It's my first raid train ever. It's like Tina's like 20th because she's a professional and I'm not.
Yeah. My
Maybe.
slot is from 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern, and then KJ's right after, so starting
Yeah,
at 4.
I'm guessing mine's 4 to 8 or 4 to 9, one of them.
Well, hold on.
What?
It's like 3 hours, homie. Hold
Yeah, I
on.
was about to say it's like 4 to 7.
Oh. Hey, like I said, professional, not professional. All right. I know my shit is at 4. I have to see when that bitch ends. Okay. But I probably will stream a little bit ahead of that.
No, yeah.
You should.
So yeah, so I'll probably be on at like 3.
Mm-hmm.
Bet that's when I'll be on the train back home. See, perfect.
Good.
Nice.
And
Perfecto.
he'll be repping in his shirt that says Kavarius Javarius on it.
Over
Nice.
my dead body. Okay, you have to get a shirt with Tina's full name on it though.
That's gonna be long as hell.
That
It sure
that's
will
gonna
be.
front
The,
and
the
back.
first half
Right.
is the front, and the back half, you know.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
But good
Yeah,
night,
and then we gotta get-
y'all.
Good night,
Good
y'all. We'll see y'all
night.
next week
Night.
at the right time. Oh, before we leave, sorry. Next week we'll be doing a review of the new Love Is Blind episodes. So we won't be doing the unhinged question and the what the fuck of the week. So
Mhm.
yes. Anywhoville, love y'all. Goodbye.
Bye.
Good episode, y'all. Oh shit.